We have some just questions that we like to ask everybody who sits here. You, Gordon Ramsay.
Okay.
So, what was the last show that you binge watched?
Chewing Gum.
Chewing Gum.
Chewing Gum is a British show on Netflix, written and starring this girl named Michaela Coel. I think a young African woman who's very talented. I love the show. You got to check it out.
Oh, I do. Wow.
Yeah. And
okay.
I'm not a binge watcher. Before that, I would have not been able to name anything.
Right. Oh, I have to check that out then. Okay. If you could go back and be on any classic show, what would it be? Now, can this be like music, or can it be TV, or let's just make it fluid. However you
Okay.
want to interpret show.
Yeah, I thought about TV, so I would probably go to a show called A Different World. I used to love A Different World, and it was a spin-off of the Cosby Show, and it had Denise Huxtable, who was played by Lisa Bonet, and of course I had a crush on Lisa Bonet. So, and you know, it was a lot of just incredible. Like that was the whole Black college experience. So I would want to be a guest on there, and they would have great guests from I think Jada Pinkett was on there before. You know, I think she had a character on there, and Tyra Banks, and it was just some good people on there.
Right.
Yeah.
What's the most useless talent you have?
Trying to think what's useless. Well, I mean, I could break dance. Is that? I guess it's not. Back then, I used to use it for good things, but now nobody cares that I can break dance. So maybe that's my useless talent.
All right.
But let me respect the culture of hip hop now. Let me say break dance is important, but nobody cares that I can break dance now.
I don't know. Now you're going to get a flood of stuff on social
I
media.
know they're
going,
like, what
we
you
want
talking
to
about
see
break dance? Nah.
We challenge you.
Yeah, I love the battle now.
And then, what was your first acting job? And do you remember what the first line of dialogue was?
Okay, my first acting job was on this TV show called Girlfriends, which was it was Tracy Ellis Ross and a lot of other great actors a lot of good actors on there, and I was super nervous. I only had a few lines, and one of it started with a poem. It was like, I said, "Got me some Lynn last night," which I was mad because this girl that I was dating had started dating this other poet. So I was really hating on the poet.
Okay.
And my poem was basically trying to out her, like, or just air her out, basically expose her. So it was really kind of, I was nervous and I was a hater in the character, but I moved past that. And my first movie role was in Smoking Aces.
Oh, okay.
And that was, I think my first line in that, I don't know. My first line was some shooting. I was shooting somewhere in the film. I don't know if it was a line.
Maybe it was just a stance.
Yeah, it's a stance and a stare.